Happy Saturday morning, everybody. Come on in. My name is Ty Mayberry. If you want to follow me on social media, it's Ty Mayberry HSN over on Instagram. This is Summer Host Faves. This is where the hosts get to be in charge for once. We get to bring in our favorite items, and you know, if I'm bringing in my favorite items, I'm turning to Shark. I'm turning to my friend Megan Clemente. We're going to bring something that is versatile, that is powerful, that is easy to use with that anti-allergen complete seal HEPA filter. But look at the power. Look at the headlights, that swivel. But cleaning the floors is only one of the things it does. We're gonna clean top to bottom, left, right, hard floors, carpets, everything at $139.99. I get to say this for Summer Host Faves. I don't normally get to say this. You're getting $100 off today just for my Summer Host Faves. Right now, it's on free shipping and handling. Take advantage of that flexible payment. Everything's on 5 flexible payments. It's versatile. It is powerful. It's everything that you want to clean your home for the spring and the summer and the fall and all of that coming up right now. This is what you want. It is from Shark, and Shark are just innovators. And we get Megan Clemente joining us here. Hey, Megan, how are you?
I'm so good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. So, as you know, Summer Host Faves, we get to pick.
Yes.
We get to pick. We give a list of our favorite brands, favorite items, and I got exactly what I asked for.
Yay! Yeah. So, Navigator, as you know, Navigator is the favorite of all the Shark lines because we have a ton of different lines, but you know, there's always a standout. Navigator is your favorite because it has so much technology. It's such an affordable price. It's got the Shark name and it gets the job done. And we know from what you tell us that while you liked having a stick for this and that, and you like having a handheld, you need something for whole room cleaning. And that's when your Navigator comes into play because this is how we're gonna do your whole home. You're gonna be able to take it and go into the handheld mode. You're gonna be able to then take it and you're gonna go into a wand mode. So now you can get up high and you can get down low. And our most advanced technology is the fact that you can actually take it apart and now I can move and go wherever it is that I need to go. Let's say I need to get into the sliding glass doors. I can now do that without having to bend over, and then simultaneously I can go up into the rafters and I can get the dust or the cobwebs that are up there, and maybe it's getting into the vents. That's LiftAway Technology, and you are gonna get that today with this Shark Navigator.
And I love all of that with that same power of kind of, you know, you think about an upright, kind of a big, heavy upright, but then we have to buy the accessory, then you have to buy the handheld, and you're not getting the same power. You're getting the same power. Okay, maybe this is why I picked it, because I love this demonstration. Because it shows you clearly, even if you have the volume down right now, you're gonna be able to see the power.
When you get a Shark, there's one thing that you can guarantee, and that means you're gonna get the Shark suction. So what we like to show you is the fact that we have our large bin, our canister. Look at all the cereal. It is filled right now. That tells you, uh-oh, wear and tear on the motor. We can't do this. We're gonna hurt a traditional vacuum. But you're not gonna hurt a Shark because Shark is made to last. So when I turn this on, I want you to see, number one, we're pulling this amazing suction from the handheld, so you know even when you're doing your countertops, you're getting great suction. I'm gonna come down here and I'm just gonna start feeding this machine because he is hungry.
You gotta watch this. Okay, why do we use billiard balls? Because they're big and they're heavy. Look how quickly. This is the power of the suction. This is the dirt that's at the bottom of your carpet that's maybe been there for years. She's gonna do all of it. Watch, just keep watching. And it's holding all of that up there. The canister is full and you still get all of that power, even in that handheld mode. So if you're getting deep down in the carpet, the stuff at the bottom, look at this, and 2 cue balls.
And 2 cue balls. So we just did 2 entire rolls, or not rolls, racks of billiard balls. They're so heavy, they're so big, and yet we're floating all of them, and they're just dancing in there right now. Now, something I don't always get to show you is the fact that we have maximum and minimum suction. So this is such a great way for you to see what that means. Max suction, get deep down into the carpets, pull it out. You have more delicate things. Okay. I'll give you less suction. You have drapes. I'll give you less suction. But when you want full suction, we keep it on max.
Yes.
So that is just a cool way to show you that little feature. You can get your delicate items, and let's say you're utilizing this as a wand, right? And you have your multi-purpose tool up here. You're gonna put it onto your min suction right here, and I just push my little thumb down, and now I can get my drapes, and I'm not gonna worry about my drapes getting sucked into my Shark.
Pulling them right off, right?
You know, because our tools completely fit into our shark, whether it's our wand or our handheld. Maybe I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do my more delicate pillows, maybe the mattresses when we have someone coming to stay with us. So you are in control.
Look at that. And you know, I always say Shark, the company, they're innovators. They're always a step ahead. At the same time, there is an anti-allergen complete seal HEPA filter, which is something that Shark said, you know what? Everything that goes in, we need to keep it in. Don't want to throw it back out in the air. If you find yourself vacuuming with your upright with a lot of power, and maybe you find yourself sneezing a little bit, or you can see the dust in the air, Shark is capturing all of that inside, because that's part of it. We're picking up maybe the pollen and the dust and some of the allergens in the carpet, but we don't want to throw it back in the air. You won't with the Shark. Right now, at free shipping and handling, at $100 off, at 5 flexible payments. Get this home, give it a try. This is multiple tools in one that you're just gonna be reaching for one tool. Also, you can save $25 right now if you don't have the HSN card. You wanna open one up, become one of our VIP shoppers, get some VIP financing and some VIP savings events throughout the week here. 1-800-695-1418. Call that number, get approved. Get $25 off your Shark Navigator.
Oh, wow.
Navigator is the line of Shark, right? Shark makes so many great items, but we all keep coming back to the Navigator, but it's normally $240, which honestly, that's not so bad. For as much as you're gonna use it, $240 is not bad. Today, it's $140, it's $139.99. Take advantage of that. Okay.
This is the type of deal that you wait for it to happen.
Yes, right, exactly.
And you get it while you can. You talked about that anti-allergen complete seal.
Yes.
That concept is every time something is being pushed together, there's the ability for things to escape unless there's a seal. Our seal is so pure and complete. We have the word complete and anti-allergen in the title of it because it's so good. So if you think about this, you're sucking in the dirt, you're sucking in the air, air has to come out of the exhaust. We don't want that air to be dirtier than it was when it was coming in. So we're taking that with our true HEPA and we're collecting 99.97% of all the allergens and different things that are in the air, capturing it. So literally the air that comes out is cleaner. So when you're tackling your pet messes, whether it's the hair, the dust, the dander, even, I mean, that's not powdery, but cat food, litter, all this kind of stuff, you can feel good knowing that the exhaust that comes out is actually gonna be clean
It's gonna be clean as well. And while you look at this, look how clean that is after one pass.
Yeah.
Wow, that's the power that you're getting. And that's a combination mess. That was some big, chunky cat food, but also some very fine, like dirt and sand maybe.
And I feel like that's such a great representation of what real life is.
Yes.
Because we're gonna have these combination mess. A lot of times, we wait to clean the little tiny powdery messes until there's a big mess that people can physically see, right? Well, those LED lights make it so you can see everything.
Okay,
look into that grout line. Look how deep that is. And as I'm even approaching it, you see all that dirt and debris disappearing, revealing the fact that that's actually supposed to be a light gray grout line. So think of where you have crevices, where you have places that go deep down, and start thinking, wow, what can I do? How can I clean? How can I make this better? One really easy way is simply getting your Shark Navigator home and start playing with it and seeing all the different ways that you're going to be able to use it, because this is so versatile. You'll be able to get even into the nooks and the crannies.
Look at the, where
is, narrow spaces.
Where is it in your house that you dread cleaning? Where is it, right? Is it the nooks and the crannies? Is it that your sliding doors? Is the tracks? Is there a place that you're just like, oh, I just hate getting up there on the ladder and I can't really get in there. I can't get the dirt out of that grout line. The Navigator's gonna get all that for you.
It's gonna get it, and I love the fact that we have some articulation when it comes to this pet tool. So if I hold this tight down here, you can see very clearly this is turning on its own. So how's that gonna help you? Well, if you're going up high, you're gonna wanna turn it this way if you're getting your ceiling fans. But if you're getting down low, you're gonna wanna turn it this way so that it's comfortable, so that you're not spinning your own wrist trying to get whatever it is. Same thing when it comes to utilizing this with the handheld portion. You might need to go this way when you are getting something in front of you. But if you're getting behind the couch because you have a velvet couch, you're going to want to articulate it in the opposite direction so that you're not twisting your wrist and you have room to move.
I love that you're getting the accessories as well. Here's something we do at HSN. If you shop with us, you know that we do this all the time. If you're shopping with us for the first time, here's why people keep coming back. We make sure right out of the box you're ready to go. Whatever the job, we give you the accessories. And look how they live on board. They're always right there. But whatever the job is, you have the accessory for it. A couple of things that I'm seeing here. One is just a massive pile that it is just destroying. But
you
also,
mean there was a massive
it's destroying those. But then the other thing is how close up to the wall you can get all of that dust. Yes, we call that
our edge-to-edge cleaning, because we know one of the big issues is like under the toe kick or behind the doors where you're going to have dust bunnies and things collecting. So that edge-to-edge is going to make sure we pick it all up. Look at the sprinkles. Look at the straight line, that precision that's lifted. You can see the suction power with a shark. And I want you guys to see the maneuverability too. As I tackle this rice, if I wanted to, I can totally make the turn with the rice, but this is also wide enough that I can just go straight, of course.
Cutting it right through. And I love the headlights. Listen, if your current vacuum does not have LED headlights, you're missing out. You are missing out on seeing what is down there and where you still need to clean. Right now, it's $100 off right now. It's free shipping and handling. We'll cover the shipping and handling. It's 5 flexible payments. You have 5 months to pay this off. No added fee, no added interest. Oh, and it's that easy to empty.
Yeah, that easy. I don't get dirty. I don't get gross. And that was a lot of stuff that we just picked up.
That was
a whole lot of stuff.
A lot of different sizes, different stuff.
Yes, different materials. And the good thing is I'm not smelling as it comes out, right? Because we're collecting so much of that stuff and we're keeping it right inside of there.
Also, I want you to notice the different types of floors. In your home right now, do you have high pile carpet, low pile carpet? Do you have hard floors? Do you have linoleum? Do you have tile? Nooks and crannies up and down, spider webs here, dust there, all of that, where you're getting multiple tools. This is why the Shark Navigator year after year, season after season is always the most popular, but it's normally $240, normally $239.99 here at HSN. For summer host faves, it's this day that I get a special deal that I can offer to you at $139.99. It also happens to be 5 flexible payments and free shipping and handling right now. This is the one tool that you're going to go to. And Megan, I have to say, for everything that it does, for the power that you get, it is still relatively compact and very lightweight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
The fact
Easy
that
to store.
You can store it anywhere. It is much lighter than your typical full upright. This is the thing. When we talk about full upright, there are larger units, but yet somehow Shark has managed to still keep this very sleek.
Yeah.
So that, you know, it can blend in. It's not taking up too much room, but when you need it, it's a power horse. It can really make a huge difference in your home. And as you mentioned, we're going to be able to go onto any type floors. We've already done tile and wood and carpet. We can do linoleum.
This mess right here.
I mean, this is just real life, right? Like imagine at the bottom of the stairs. Imagine if you could take this on the stairs because you have LiftAway technology. And if you really wanted to, not only could you lift it away, but you could release the wand. If you don't mind, if you hold that really quick. Imagine you could just do the stairs. You have your multi-tool on here, and you could go stair by stair, and you just move it to the next stair, and you keep going. And there's not some gigantic unit that has the potential of falling over on you, which risks your safety as you go along. So when I say it empowers you, it gives you a lot of comfort knowing that you can make this into any kind of configuration as you want, specific to the mess, including the fact you would take that in the car with you, right?
Oh, right.
And you can get all your floor detailing done in your car. And if I couldn't take out the wand, it wouldn't fit in my car. It'd be too tall.
There's no way you could. You're getting an extra long cord on here as well.
25 feet.
You always have the power that you need. I know a lot of you, when it comes to something cordless, maybe you have a cordless handheld, but when it comes to upright, when it comes to power, when it comes to versatility, you'll want that cord. And so we give you a 25-foot cord to make sure you always have that power. $100 off. $139.99. Your flexible payment's only $28. That means it's $28. We ship it out to you. You get at least 30 days to try it out, and I want you to try it on everything. Upstairs, downstairs, nooks and crannies, dust, different kind of messes, carpets, linoleum. I want you to try it on everything before you even have to decide if you want to keep it or not. But take a look. We're going to keep going through these demonstrations just to show you The power and what you said earlier, the precision.
Yeah, I mean,
Look
when
at
I draw this back, you can see that straight line. It's because I'm not trying to tackle the whole mess as I get to it. I'm getting to it early because the suction is pulling it in before I ever get there.
Right.
And you can see that it's so uniform. I'm not pulling it in more in the middle than I am on the sides.
Yes.
It's a uniform suction so that you're getting the best clean no matter where the dirt is on your floor, whether your toe kicks on the right and you're gonna pull it in more on the right. No, you're gonna get that great pull no matter where you are.
Just cuts right there. I'm so impressed that something this powerful can still swivel like that.
Right.
You still get this very easy to navigate, easy to move swivel with the headlight. So if you're worried about, oh, am I gonna be able to take it from room to room because it's so powerful, that's what Shark has done. Shark has made it very easy for you to do that. And you see Megan doing it just easy with one hand, turning left, turning right, picking everything up, and look how clean. 3 very different floors, 3 very different messes.
I'm glad you mentioned, that's what I was trying to show over on the carpet. That's why there's that S formation.
That's cool.
Think about every time you go around a chair. Think about when you're going underneath your table, but you have to go around the part that's the middle of the table that's stabilizing the table, right? This is my life with children. It's like the mess is only where my kids are eating.
Right.
So I have to go in and around everything. And if I don't have a vacuum that has that maneuverability, then it's a waste of my time because now I'm moving every single chair out of the way. I'm spending more time moving than I am cleaning, which is a little ridiculous.
Right.
You get that with your Navigator. Now, I have, this one's pretty much filled. So I'm just gonna put it to the side for right now. But I want you guys to do the
there's
Shark.
your filter, and we get a good shot of it down, we're down here as well. You're getting to see all that, which is, again, something that Shark does.
Clean it with cold water.
Really?
Clean it with cold water and it can air dry. You don't have to worry about using any kind of soap and we don't have to replace it. So we can just clean it out.
Great.
Here's my canister.
Okay.
It's super easy. I'm gonna flip this around. It's just the one gray tab. I push that, the trap door goes, everything falls out. I close it up. It's gonna come right back into play. When I wanna do that again, I always say look to the gray button. So you'll see that there's a gray button right here. I can use my fingers and just lift this up and that's how it dislodges. Anything else gray, you see the wand release is right here. If you go up higher, the handheld release is just above there. And then at the very bottom, we have the red foot pedal so that when it's time to be on the move, all I do is I put my little foot on there. I don't have to bend down at all. All right, so now that you know all that, you're ready to get your Shark Navigator home. This is the best part of the whole thing. You're gonna clean your floor, and I know this sounds so silly. You're laughing at me, but it is the best because there's nothing better than knowing that you purchased something and you made the right purchase. And this is how you know that you made the right purchase. You're gonna get it home, vacuum your floors, and you say, okay, great, it's clean. But then you're gonna get your Shark and you're gonna go over the same mess. I look at this is a clean floor. It looks clean. I would roughhouse with my kids, I'd roll around, I'd watch a movie, do a puzzle, and I would think I was on a clean floor. But I'm gonna do a single pass along this small carpet, and I'm gonna find out, well, did my Shark do a better job, or is my regular vacuum cleaner sufficient enough? And all you have to do is look inside.
Look at what's in the
and you'll
canister.
be able to see.
From a clean carpet.
Yeah, I like how you did the quote,
clean,
unquote.
right, that's a carpet we thought was clean. Look how much was in there.
Look, the dirt, the debris, the sand. If you're wondering why your carpet is looking matted down, why it might look older than it really is, this is the kind of stuff that actually wears and tears your carpet, so it kind of shreds it. But then you have stuff like hair. That kind of stuff holds onto odor, so if you get that musty smell, this is the stuff that is causing that. So I tell you, if you get it out, you're gonna have carpets that look more refreshed, you're gonna have a home that is less musty, and just in general, you're gonna have a cleaner home because remember, we're capturing all that stuff in there. I used to tell people to turn on your air purifier on high when you vacuum because your vacuum would kick all that stuff back into the air. You
it's
have true
all
HEPA.
trapped here. Listen, you only get that with full power, right?
Yeah.
Other vacuums will kind of vacuum the top of the carpet, right?
Right.
But it's the stuff that you can't see, the stuff that's down low. It's why we took all of those billiard balls and we showed you the power, because that stuff, the reason we couldn't see that and we thought it was a clean carpet was because it was at the bottom of that carpet, the dirt, the sand, the hair, the dog hair, whatever it is down there. You need that full